arm through, put your arm through. There we go. Oh.
Show me a way out, give me your side of the story.
Holy crap, we just got grabbed and thrown by the current.
I've drifted way too far.
We nearly got slammed straight into this island.
I see it sometimes.
Oh wow, that was touch and go, we're all right. I think we would have ended up being okay, we just would have got sent way down south, and I can't go that way to get out.
Wake me up when this is all over. And take my heart with both of your hands. I've been spending all my days just trying to find a way. Give me love when this is all over.
Can you be quiet? Honestly, most of the footage from this video is more highlight than video. It's if you're heading to the Kimberley and you're trying to decide whether to go all the way up to the Prince Regent, I cannot recommend it enough. We spent a couple of weeks in there. Just from anchoring under the Python Cliffs, we spent time up in Camp Creek, nearly wrecked the boat on some rocks. We anchored up in King's Cascade, and then we finished it off up in underneath Mount Trafalgar. It was just, there's so much epic footage from this area. I'm not sure if it'll fit into one video or two, but we'll try and do our best to make it work and let the video speak for itself.
We got coffee.
And we've also, come chicken.
We got coffee for sale.
Yeah, if you want to support the videos of the channel, we've got SaltyJocks Coffee, so there's the link to the website below. Get on board. Sound good?
Yeah.
You want to go back to the Kimberley, chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isla, do you want to go back to the Kimberley?
Swim in the drinking water hole.
We're about to leave Hanover Bay and we're going to head up down through this slippery gutter. We might get tangled up in a few whirlpools. Apparently there's some big whoppers down there. And after that short little trip, we'll be able to start heading into the Prince Regent, and that's going to be the first of, I'd say, it'll end up being probably a week and a half in the Prince Regent. So this trip has completely blown out. It was supposed to be 6 weeks and we've already been here 2 months and we're only halfway through the Kimberley. A lot of ground to cover yet before we get to Darwin. So I guess we'll just keep surviving and keep exploring. Anyway, I'm going to lift this anchor up and we'll get going. Alright, we're about to pass through a channel around Treachery Head, which is a channel that passes through the mainland and the islands to get into Prince Regent. There's rocks at the start and there's potentially a lot of whirlpools in the channel itself as well. So hopefully we've timed it enough with the tide that we've eliminated a lot of that water movement, but it's really just a matter of seeing how we go and, you know, trying not to f anything up. So that's the plan, and we'll see just how wild it gets. We'll probably get shot through at about 10 or 11 knots, I'd say. And that's a lot for the old SaltyJocks. What's Hallie doing, Isla? Oh, there she's inside. Now this is my favourite. I've got to get the head sail in now, and the girls are screaming inside at each other because they want wheat mix, but we're about to turn to the starboard side and head east, straight up the channel. Should be loose.
Fire burns the whole world as the days keep rolling on. We're living in hell again, but I still hold you in my heart when these days have been.
We should be just outside the reef, and that current's going to grab us and suck us straight through. It's really some of the shallower areas where the water's come up, and then it's also caught by like a bit of an outcrop of rock. And that seems to be catching the water and causing it to whirlpool. I think you'd have some depth issues before you actually ran into the whirlpools, but I may be talking out my ass. There's a good chance I do that often. Sometimes I don't think I'm talking out of my ass, but then really quickly I learn that I am. We are absolutely honking down this channel, and it's made even more so because the cliffs either side or the hills either side are so close. And we're just getting shot down.
Hey.
What do you reckon?
I just had wheat bix for breakfast. We actually... Yeah, you've not eaten a single thing.
What about all of that stuff that you made, the wraps and the beef?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, we made wraps today.
You did a good job too.
Dad was on the phone and I was making wraps. Dad didn't even see me making them too.
Yeah.
So this is the gutter here that we're trying to get through. We'd come from Hanover Bay here, and we've come up around this corner, down through here, and the crunch point is getting around this corner here before making our way out, down into the Prince Regent. So what happened as we were trying to get through the gutter was that we had the same problems we did getting into the Sale River, is that the current was pushing us too fast downstream, and as we tried to take the corner, we got no response from the steering at all, so trying to come around and we just kept getting shot straight downstream towards this island that was basically at the end of the gutter. So it really was quite a close call, but luckily we managed to get the engine on and shoot around that corner.
Holy crap! We just got grabbed and thrown by the current. We nearly got slammed straight into this island. Oh wow, that was touch and go. We're all right. I think we would have ended up being okay. We just would have got sent way down south, and I can't go that way to get out. So engine's back on, and we pushed past to get ourselves out. That was squirrely.
Yeah.
Far out. That was different. There was just water coming from all directions. I thought we were going to do a 360 and hit that island. We just went through a whirlpool. I'm going to see if I can get back and go back through it because that was loose. I'm going to try and show Hallie. Whirly dealies.
I'm not going in. Whoa.
Whoa!
See how it's still spinning around?
Spinning around. Wow. Pulling a Britney Spears out here either. That was awesome. That whirlpool, I didn't really get another one because I couldn't get, current's too strong to get back up into it. But that whirlpool just grabbed us and ripped us around. And maybe there's one further down, but I had to deal with Isla going, I can't see every 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna keep going back on that track. That's better.
Gypsy goddess, a little too modest. My hair comes down every now and then. Wild card with a reckless heart. I've seen love come around. I raised babies that were not mine, and I'ma raise my own on my own time. And handed fate was too late. Made my luck on my own dime.
This is absolutely out of control. This is going to take me like 3 tinny missions just to get the drone footage. I mean, these cliffs are just phenomenal. It's called Python Cliffs in the Prince Regent. And it's really hard to wrap your head around just how fucking big they actually are.
Running ever since I was a child. Drowning out the noise with the red dirt in my voice. Build a kingdom up just to burn it down. And if you need me, I'll be laughing at the pain. Dancing in
So right now the wind is absolutely howling and we're only doing about 2 knots into this bay. So what I'm going to do is head up further than we need to go, then pull the head sail in, and then I'm not fighting the current to try and get in. And I can throw the anchor down and have a pretty reasonable time dropping that anchor. The bay you just came from? Yeah. Bit calmer, you reckon? Yeah, I don't mind that too much. It's nice and flat. We were struggling to move just then, eh? Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten in without the wind, eh? Yeah, pretty much just once we came past that corner, it was not a happy jam. Oh, have mercy. God, I've never in my life seen anything that comes close to this. The sheer size of these cliff faces is, we're gonna go drop anchor right below those cliffs.
So you would have seen all my washing hanging up as we're trying to get into this anchorage, and what we do is no perfect science by any stretch of the imagination, but what happened as we were coming in is we got a really big gust of wind and it actually ripped off one of my solar panels. They had been cable tied on for the last 2 years, so really I'm surprised it took us all this way for one to actually come off.
You're a mad dog, Isla. Okay, well hop your little mad dog bum in here. Well, I didn't get anything done, but the anchor's down, so I've just pulled a Craig Dave and we're going to walk away from all of our responsibilities and head over to this beach. And hopefully that pays off if the girls tire out a bit and maybe gives me a little bit of peace this afternoon. You happy to go to the beach?
Yeah. Or I'm a monkey. Oh.
Mad Dog Isla. There's the angle on it. Not a sandy beach at all. Little mushroom. Oh my God. This is what I call current ripping. The reason why it's called Strong Tide Point. Oh my God. Barely moving.
The best part about sailing anywhere is being able to get out and explore where you've put all this effort into actually getting out to. So we were really lucky to be in the Kimberley at the time that we were, because it was so late in the season that we pretty much had the whole place to ourselves and there wasn't really anyone else around. But we decided not to go too far and stay out of the main drag of that current just to play it safe, and we headed back to the boat. We went to sleep under these incredible cliffs as the sun was going down, and it became really clear that we were just guests in this ancient place. I mean, I might get 80 years if I'm lucky. This place has been here for millions of years, you know, and just towering above us. It was incredible. And I really think that that's a connection to the planet that a lot of people unfortunately miss out on.
Over you go. Good job. Go on, Hallie, you too.
I did it fart. Oh, stinging me.
Straight on, Hallie. I've just come out this morning and I'd have to say that the seafloor is a little bit closer than I remember when I parked the boat up yesterday afternoon. I knew there was an embankment right next to us, but I thought I had a bit more room, and I've just come out and that's a lot closer than I thought it was. So it shouldn't be a problem, and I don't even think I'm going to pull the anchor up because it's only, you know, right around low tide. But if we do get a thunderstorm roll in, it's probably going to cause some pretty high gusts from the east, which will blow me straight into that sandbank. So if it looks like we're going to get hammered, I'll lift the anchor up and move it a bit further out. But you know, we've still got 8 meters total water, so we should be alright as long as the storm doesn't come.
There's really no quick way to get down into the Prince Regent in a sailboat, and it's a multi-day venture because you have to work the tides, obviously incoming to move down, but then the distance is so great you can only move 5 hours at a time, 5 to 6 hours if you're lucky at a time. So we anchored up so we made it through the gutter, anchored up underneath the Python Cliffs, and then we moved over the basin to basically a mangrove system that was right out the front of the Prince Regent. And as you make your way through down the Prince Regent, there's a few river inlets that you can actually tuck into and wait out the tides before you move back down again safely. There's also a massive rock bar that's incorrectly marked on Navionics, so keep your satellite images really handy as you're working your way through there. You'll also notice a lot of haze in the sky, and that was from a huge amount of thunderstorms that were starting up, but predominantly were mostly further inland, which as we move down the river, because we're covering such a large amount of area, we're really becoming more susceptible to those thunderstorms.
You don't want the apple, you finished the apple, you can chuck it. Alright. Oh, look at the size of this fruit.
Oh, this might be the poison apples.
Oh, it's pretty easy up here. Do you know what? I've been waiting for ages to do, like, get up high to some elevation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we'll go the safe way.
That is so amazing.
What are the chances?
Well,
Oh, there's another one as well.
I think I can see.
I do listen to my spirit.
Oh my God, guys, that goes heaps further.
Does it?
Hopefully not in that order.
Yes, it does.
If you want to try and score, are you struggling with
Wow.
capacity?
There's a big opening on the other side. I mean, all this fills with water, so I think anything that was going to fall has already fallen. I hope. Wow. In saying that, look at that.
Look at those spider webs. Yeah, I was just saying, I was just about to say.
Is that why you're going to go through the
Oh, amazing.
How did that animal was just about to get stuck in them?
Yeah. Arm through, put your arm through. There we go. Oh. Alright, nearly there. Oh shit, what have I done? Oh yeah. We're just nearly at the top. I think that'll do. And chuck the drone up. The beauty of being up all these rivers is I don't have to throw the main anchor down with all the chain. I can just throw this spare rope anchor down. It's got chain at the end. Most of it's just 3-strand 14mm nylon. So it makes it a lot easier just to hop around the rivers and just keep pulling up and dropping, because we're anchoring in such deep water. You really, if you're doing it by hand, you want it a bit lighter just to make life a bit easier. But most people have got an anchor winch and they don't have to worry about that problem. But here we are. Hallie! Hallie! Can you put the boat in neutral, please? River we're anchored in, half a K against the tide, and then we're back on the incoming, so that's going to take us down to Prince Regent. We're all anchored up Camp Creek, and we're actually in the creek itself. Unfortunately, we've got neeps right now, which has allowed us to get up in there, but only just. So all three boats, we're basically back to back. I've got my big anchor out, but not very much change. So hopefully when the tide turns, because really it's the outgoing that we're worried about, because that's when it'll be low tide, and I should swing around and still have enough depth on the other side, I hope. But worst case, I'll be able to pull myself, you know, if the sounder goes off, I'll be able to pull myself up the chain and you know, nudge myself a little deeper anyway. You got your cool dude swimmers on, do you? Shakaruchi!
I'm gonna probably relax away.
Yeah. Cool girls. Get a swim in, hey?
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my swimmers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's find this waterfall. Yeah, we'll feel like Jerry's up there. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll definitely fill our Jerry's. Well, that's going to be easy to get our Jerry's filled up, so at least it solves that problem. Come on, chicken. And we're going to have showers tonight, or tomorrow morning. Hey, don't get all that. Oh, hey. You just don't want to scratch all the surface, because then you get all brown stuff in it, okay? Put it in there, yeah.
You do it.
Oh man, I'll do it.
You can get it.
No, we're going to leave it, Isla. Come on, across the waterfall. This way, this way, this way. Turn around, turn around. Come here. There you go, in the waterfall. All right, come on, up you go. Wow. That is unreal. Slow down, Isla. That spider there just...
Weight of the world on your shoulders, always ending up.
How you going, Isla?
Crescent moon, all gone home. We're all fired up, we're tangled up.
Just keep going up there.
Point and messed up. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. I still hold you in my arms when these days have been and gone.
Real.
Now, it was at this point that I had the great idea to take the kids camping up Camp Creek, as the name might suggest. But what I didn't realise is that we were about to get a taste of a real Kimberley wet season storm. As we were now a lot further inland than we were before, we really were much more susceptible to these storms that were brewing. And what we soon realised is that we were about to experience a classic sailing dust-up.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, how you going?
Driving, pretty dodgy anchoring, but at least it's got an anchor. There's not too much tide today, so I don't know, we'll hope for the best. That's all you can really do these days, I find. Yeah, there's possibilities. So there's a possibility the fridge might shut off again. We've been having some dramas with that, haven't we, chicken?
Might be a little bit not so, it might not be so straight because I'm walking doing it.
Yeah, it's all right.
So yeah.
Tell you what, it's gonna be a bloody long trip up there like this, that's for sure. Yeah, the hard thing isn't actually lugging all this gear up the waterfall, it's just making it a little way and then having to stop and wait for the kids. Like, Hallie's got a backpack, so she's slowed down. Normally she's up ahead. You know, but I was only 3 and yeah. I so desperately want to be a patient man, but I just don't think I'm built that way, and I don't know that I'll ever be that way. As much as I'd like to be, I'm not complaining, like, by any means. Like, I'm just slowing down, I'm doing what I have to do, but I'm trying to keep it in so that everyone actually has a good time and they're not traumatized. But yeah,
Are you tied on?
that's good. That looks so much easier without your shoes on, hey?
Yeah.
Change of plan. I've left the kids with the other guys and running all the gear up the top of this waterfall to find a spot. Also looks like the season's finally going to break, and of all days we're going to cop the first thunderstorm, it looks like, of the season. So the thunder's already overhead, but I think we can make it work and maybe even find a cave. God, that definitely looks like thunderstorms to me. Oh shit, of all the days, god damn, we've just hiked so far in. I don't know if I can even get all this shit back before dark. Like, that's going to hit before we even get back. There's lightning too. Realistically, it's probably safer out here than on the boat. Yeah, that's coming in so fast, so they're taking the girls down now, and I'm going to hide my stuff, and we're going to have to try and get out of here and get back to the boat, because with these thunderstorms comes a lot of like 40-knot winds and stuff like that, and we're in a tight little river. So I'm going to hide this shit, try and get back, and maybe we'll give another crack tomorrow. It's been such good weather, I don't even have a shirt, and I didn't even bring the outside cover for the waterproof cover for the tent, and that looks horrendous. I've got to go. So I've just stashed my stuff in this rock. And hopefully that's going to be okay till tomorrow. But it's next level out here. Let's quickly have a look. Oh! Shit! Whoa! Yeah, there's a few times when I've called it and I've not regretted calling it. This is not one of those times. That's off its... Whoa! That's off its tits. But I'll break a leg on the way down. And it's about 1.5 kilometres, maybe 2 k's of climbing to get back down. Fuck. God. It's yeah, it's a good thing that knee's healed up. And all those ultra marathons I did are paying off, because every now and then you got to put the pedal to the metal. But I just can't believe how fast that storm's come in. Like, it was on the forecast, but you know, it's always on the forecast, and most of the time nothing eventuates. But of course, the one time you plan to stay out, it gets hectic. They're trying to catch up with the girls. Yeah. I didn't have all that weight, so I could just leg it.
It's crazy that, like, and rain falling down from the sky.
I know. Pretty cool, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been waiting for ages for these storms. We need to get back and we need to put the tarps out to collect some water chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, it's on! Woo! What's that? Woo! Oh. All this mud's just gone so slippery. That's all good, Isla. Holy crap! Alright, Hallie, grab the GoPro. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna go in. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, I gotta start this thing on. I'm gonna pause it. I think I turn it off.
Hallie, pull that rope. I've got to get you back over here. Alright, that'll do. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, sorry kids. Hey, you guys having fun? Hey. I'm having fun. Bloody hell. Let's go! Let's get back to the boat and collect some water. Yeah, it's a bit smelly. Is everyone enjoying bonding? Bonding's where you experience things together and become the best of friends. Oh, that was the craziest lighting I've ever seen. That was so cool. Let's go back to the boat with a giant steel aerial on top of it. Where else would you rather be, chicken? Honestly. This is, Hallie, legitimately an adventure. Yeah. Oh, yeah! defaults to going to sleep whenever anything happens. It's like, oh, Dad's had it again, and she just straight to sleep. Whoa! Yeah. You good, Isla?
Yeah.
Hey? What about you, young chicken?
Good.
Yeah. Well, we're back at the boat. It's just absolutely cracking down overhead, but it's just started to lull now. And we managed to get the buckets set up, so I've already got probably about 20 litres of water in the buckets, but the rain's really easing, so hopefully we get a bit more tonight. There's virtually no wind came with this thunderstorm, which is peculiar because I'm used to getting smashed when a storm like this comes in, but maybe it is just still early in the season. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So I'm gonna have a coffee and enjoy the rain.
Yeah, but now we got Peppy.
Yeah, only Cat's got Peppy.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Can I do my video, please? Jesus Christ. So I'm sure this video is probably going to trigger some people, and if that's the case, I'd probably stop watching now. The rest of the trip doesn't get any better. It was such an incredible time, and you know, for all the hardship we experienced, you know, we got to share some amazing adventures together, and you know, the kids aren't scarred. The next video contains the wildest anchoring that I ever took part in, and you'll see why, because as far as I know, there's no other footage of this out there, because for a few reasons I'll go into the next video. But make sure you subscribe because it helps us out, keeps the lights on, and things are moving pretty well for us now, so appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the videos. Do you want to go back to the Kimberley chicken?
I do.
Hey?
I do.
Who wants to go back to the Kimberley and have lots of adventures? You?
Me.
You? Keen for adventures?
Yeah.
Before the adventures, let's start with some washing.